What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Target MMA. I'm your host, Rob. I'm here to give you my updates for UFC Abu Dhabi. Magomed Ankalaev taking on Bogdan Guskov. I'm going to give you 3 updates. First, we have Cody Gibson taking on Abdul Hussein. Then we have Dustin Jacoby taking on Mohammed Saeed. Then in the main card, we have an update. We have Abu Vagayev taking on Sajid Isabakmayev. Let's get into this breakdown. UFC Abu Dhabi, Magomed Ankalaev taking on Bogdan Guskov. This is the updated fight card. I was looking at UFC website and I didn't see this fight. This wasn't there. Other betting apps had the fights, just like how we're going to break down Dustin Jacoby again to fight Mohammed Saeed. And we are going to break down, bear with me, Abu Vagayev and Sajid Azagakmayev. Okay? Don't let the beer confuse you. I am not Muslim. I do not know these names, but we're going to get through it together. First and foremost, Cody Gibson is taking on Abdul Hussein. This was originally on the fight card. Don't know where it went on the UFC website, but newcomer Abdul Hussein, he is, I should have just had this up. He is 15-2 in his professional career. He has 5 KOs and 9 submissions on his belt. He is not just some grappler. He has good ground and pound. He has good transitions to takedowns. He has improved striking. If you watch some of his fights, you can see it was a little low volume at first, but he's improved it over time. He has good movement. He's strong in the clinch. He does want to get you up against the clinch to trip you, to take you down. He has smothered wrestling. He's going to be non-stop with that. He's very quick, and he's very quick with his snapping low kicks. He has a nice high guard, and he has good stalking pressure. He's going to keep that pressure on Cody the entire time. He's taking on Cody Gibson. He is 21-12 in his professional career, but he's 38 years old. He is going to be the older fighter by far. And yes, Abdul is the newcomer. This is his debut, but he's going up against somebody that has been finished in the past. 5 submission losses, 1 knockout loss, but notoriously durable, even though he gets hit a lot. I was watching his tape study recently, and he's very hittable. He has a nice wide stance. He will mix in his wrestling. He swings with his hands low, but he has heavy hands. If he does catch you, you could go out. He has good volume. He has decent volume, and he has good defensive wrestling. The problem is, he's not going to last long. Round 2 against Damon Blackshear, he was breathing hard. I don't think his cardio is going to last through this fight. I can see Abdul possibly getting a finish with some ground and pound, but nonetheless, I am picking Abdul here. Minus 450 is incredibly wide, but I can kind of see why. Yeah. Give me the 9-0 prospect. I'm sorry, 9-0. The 15-2 prospect to beat Cody Gibson. More into our prelims, we have Dustin Jacoby taking on Mohammed Saeed. Now, originally, I saw that this was booked, and then Uran Satabadayev was going to show up. But it's the other way around. I had no idea. But nonetheless, we have Mohammed Saeed. He is 9-0, and he is an incredible finisher. He has 6 knockout wins and 2 submissions. This guy is incredibly dangerous. He uses fakes and feints, but he's pretty low volume and flat-footed. He's going to walk forward, and he's going to kind of slug his way in. He looks like he has good knockouts. He has good overhands and power in his hands, but it's just the way he moves. He's walking towards you. He doesn't really have a good fighting stance. in my opinion. I mean, he has good leg kicks to keep the range, but that's not going to be the deciding factor here. He's taking on Dustin Jacoby, who is 22-9-1. He is also going to be the older fighter by 8 years. But he is a grizzled vet, and notoriously he's durable. Sorry, I'm just flipping the pages here. Fun note, because I don't know if many people know this, Mohamed Saeed fought Rizvan Kunaev, who is in the main card today, and he lost the decision. Not really relevant, but thought it would be fun to note it. Dustin Jacoby, powerful striker. He's fairly durable, even though he has 2 knockout losses on his record. But who has he been knocked out by? He has been submitted twice too. He's been knocked out by Dominic Reyes, which nobody saw coming. That's when Dominic Reyes was coming back on the rise, trying to get his belt, and then got slept again. But he's fought dangerous competition: Khalil Roundtree, Azamat Muzakayev, Alonzo Menafield. He's not been Mikhail Olajaychuk. All these guys that have powerful hands. And what happened? He stayed durable. He won some of these, lost some of these, albeit. He hasn't been submitted since Bellator in 2015 against John Salter, and then knocked out right before that against Muhammad Lawal. Dangerous striker, 13 out of 21 by knockout. Insane. He was submitted by Chris Kamazi, who has 7 out of big time decision guy. Half win by decision, half finish. Nonetheless, Dustin Jacoby has good calf kicks. He does drop his guard kind of often. Don't really like that in this matchup, because if Muhammad does get the overhand and clips Dustin, he might go out. I'm staying away from this fight on a bet of who? More like probably to end inside the distance. But I'm picking the more veteran savvy of Dustin Jacoby to get it done, probably by knockout, to hand the first L to Mohamed Saeed. Just because I don't like how Saeed looks out there. He doesn't look like he's actually trying to fight you until he throws a hand. You're like, oh man, this guy actually got power. So, nonetheless, going with Dustin Jacoby here. Next, we have an update to our main card. We have, just gotta sit back for this one. Abu Bakar Bagayev taking on Sajid Azagakmaev. I'm not going to repeat these names. It's Saeed and Abu. That's how we're going by it. I can't repeat that. I don't want to keep trying. Abu, minus 330 favorite. They're both UFC debuts, and they both have a lot of fights on their record. Abu is 24-4, but he has 19 decisions. This man is not a finisher, and that's concerning. He has 1 submission, 4 knockouts. He's been knocked out 3 out of his 4 losses. 6 foot tall. He's pretty tall for the division. He has a 75-inch reach. He is listed as a grappler. But if you watch him, he's a pretty active striker from the footage that I've seen. He will implement takedowns, but he's pressuring forward. He's very active. He will swing, and he has good cardio, because as I'm looking it up, he's fought high-level wrestlers in ACA, including Albert Tumanov, Michael Prezarev, and Adil Azimgulov. And he won 5-round unanimous decision. So he has a good cardio. He has a good tank. He's going against Sajid, who's 22-3 in his career. He's also pretty tall. They're pretty even in the sense of height and reach. Now, Sajid is a finisher. 3 KOs, 13 subs. He is going to the decision 8 times and only lost 2 of them. He's never been knocked out, and he's only been submitted once. Now, he's listed as a Sambo style, but I would think he's more of a folk style wrestler because he doesn't really swing too much. He has decent power in his right hand, but he swings a lot of left hooks to keep his entry, to go forward and shoot sloppy, charging takedowns. Not a big fan of it, but he does look for submissions and ground and pound when he is on top, and he has defensive grappling too. 13 has submissions. 13 is not all offensive. Now, he can be backed up, and he is heavy on that front leg. Now, if Abu does pressure forward, striking, he could make Sajid very uncomfortable, and that's where I'm leaning towards. I think the odds are a little wide because Abu has to keep that pressure for 3 rounds without being taken down, but he has good takedown defense. He's fought a lot of wrestlers, as I've described. So his takedown defense is questionable if you haven't seen it yourself. Couldn't really find footage. The last fight I watched, I couldn't even remember the name if I tried. The guy had terrible entries, and Abu was able to stuff all of them. Yeah, but you're able to stuff nonsense. Like it wasn't even a good attempt. It's like he just went forward. He's like, It's like, all right, I guess I'll just push that away. He was just too easy of a defense. The pick is going to be Abu because of the pressure, and Zajid, he crumbles under pressure. From what I've seen in the footage, there's not too much tape on these guys, but I do like the finishing upside on Sajid. I'm not going to lie. If it gets to the ground, he has good control, and he's always working towards something. I don't know. I do like the dog. This is a very close fight for me. That pressure is what's going to get me. There's two aspects of what I'm leaning towards. Abu has had wrestlers in the past. Cat's just going to be in the video. He has fought a lot of wrestlers, high-level wrestlers, for a long period of time. For 5 rounds. He has 5-round experience. He has good cardio. He has good pressure, and that's the pressure that Sajid crumbles under. I just like the finishing upside. I'm going with the favorite. I don't like these odds. I could see it going to a decision. If I'm putting any type of scratch on it, it's going to be the go the distance or the over 2.5, because it's going to be over 2.5. It's going to be juiced. I could see it being like a -4 to 600 over 2.5 rounds, because I don't think it's going to get anywhere near a finish. Pick is Abu Bakr. That's it for the update, guys. I'm going to be giving you my hit list, trick shot, long shot, bullseye bet, and cycle parlay in the next coming days when the props drop. Look out for those on my TikTok and look out on my YouTube. If you like these picks, if you like these bets, if you like these episodes, give me a subscribe, give me a follow, and I'll talk to you guys soon.